We all have thoughts that come through our mind. Like our mind generates thoughts, but we are not our thoughts. If we were our thoughts, there would be absolutely no hope for humanity at all. None whatsoever. We are the awareness of these things, not just of our thoughts, but of our bodies, of our surroundings, of whatever we can be aware of, right? The error that people make is that we think that our awareness ends at our body, right? Ends with the physical senses, and that's just not the case. If for no other reason than that we can be aware of things that happened in the past, even if they're not happening right now. We can be aware of things that will happen in the future, even if they're not happening right now. Doesn't mean we should be. A low anxiety and depression. Our awareness just has to zone in on what we're trying to focus on. Anybody who's ever been in like a flow state or like a state of like hyper focus knows exactly what I'm talking about, because your awareness will narrow to whatever it is you're doing. That doesn't mean the rest of your body goes away. And if we have awareness of all these things, then why does our awareness have to stop with our body? This seems to me like it's silly. Who's to say we can't be aware of, I don't know, the thoughts in somebody else's mind? Thoughts are energy. They're a thing. They have physical manifestations. When you think, your brain actually, you can measure like your brain doing stuff, sending electrical signals. That's energy. If you can sit and you can pick up on that energy, you can technically read somebody else's thoughts with your own awareness. And it's not even a superpower. If you can be aware of somebody's body, their actions, their behaviors, who's to say that's where it stops anyway? You can be aware of so much more if you'll let yourself be open to that kind of experience. But that takes looking at the world and the materialist world that people tell us we live in and saying, hey, maybe that's not everything that there is. And that's not even slightly a radical thought. And anybody who tells you otherwise is probably brainwashed in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You know, science is a hell of a drug for people because it offers false certainty. Yeah, you can test something a million times, but that doesn't mean it's going to work every time. Repeatable experiments don't actually equal certainty. They're just like probably going to happen. Even in like studies, right? There are outliers, right? You know what happens to the outliers a lot of the time? They get ignored, even if they are technically good data points. Take it for somebody who's been an outlier for most of his life.